We talk about very legendary teams in minor league history, but this squad had fans not only from Texas, but throughout North America because of the connections with their NHL affiliate. Now, the Dallas Blackhawks, again, were a minor league professional ice hockey team in Dallas. And it was a member of the Central Hockey League for a number of seasons and played played games at the venerable State Fair Coliseum. Now, the Blackhawks team was originally based in St. Louis, Missouri, where it was known as the Braves from 1963 to 1967. Now, however, the expansion of the NHL into St. Louis resulted in the relocation of the team to Dallas for the '68 campaign. The Blackhawks remained in Dallas until ceasing operations following the '82 CHL season, and during that time, they won 4 Adams Cup championships. Now, while in St. Louis and Dallas, the team served as a primary minor league affiliate of the Chicago Blackhawks, using the same colors and insignia. The uniform design was pretty well same as the Blackhawks, with a little bit of tinkering. Now, the team continued working exclusively with the Chicago NHL franchise until '76, when Chicago moved their prospects to Moncton, New Brunswick, of the American Hockey League. From that time on, multiple NHL franchises supplied players to the Dallas organization. Of course, the New Brunswick Hawks, very popular team in the '70s, which led also to later on the Franklin Express as they become competitive. Now, the Blackhawks' main rival in the league was the Fort Wayne Wings Texans. Now, this is probably one of the most legendary rivalries in Texas history. Football teams have big rivalries, but this was pretty intense. Now, a lot of the games ended with brawls, including bench-clearing brawls and fights in the stands, including a memorable 10-cent beer night near Riot in Fort Worth in 1978. Now, if you want to get people riled up, no pun intended, you look what happened with the disco demolition night. 99 cents, I think, to get in. If you do a 10-cent beer night, there's going to be trouble. But the fact is, you didn't need liquor to be trouble. Fort Worth and Dallas did not get along. They may have agreed about the Dallas Cowboys. They may have agreed about certain college squads, but when it came to hockey, Fort Worth and Dallas did not get along. CHL benefited from that, and if you can find it on YouTube, there's some legendary, clips of that rivalry. Now, the Texans eventually folded at the same time as Dallas, along with their kind of third rival, the Oklahoma City Stars, which precipitated the demise of the Central Hockey League 2 years later. Now, when the Blackhawks folded, Dallas would not see another professional hockey club until the Dallas Freeze was established following the revival of the new Central Hockey League for the '93 season. The Freeze, in turn, would be followed by the rival of the Minnesota North Stars, which relocated, became the Dallas Stars in '93, and eventually went on to win the Stanley Cup. Now, the Blackhawks name and logo would later be revived in 2017 as the local youth hockey organization HC Dallas announced that its highest level teams would compete as Dallas Blackhawks Elite. Again, conference championships: 69, 72, 74, and 79. Now, it's a who's who of Chicago Blackhawks who played for the squad throughout the years. Every major Blackhawk that came up in development with the Chicago system played in Dallas. You can just look at the alumni. It's quite outstanding. Now, just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, the Brunswick Hawks were an affiliate. So were the St. Catharines Blackhawks, the Galt Blackhawks, the Indy Fuel, the Rockford Ice Hogs, Indy Fuel, again the Flint Generals, Greensboro Generals, the Greenville Growl, Indianapolis Ice, Jacksonville Lizard Kings, Milwaukee Admirals, Norfolk Admirals, Portland Pirates, Providence Reds for a while, Roanoke Express, Springfield Indians. So, I mean, Chicago has been around for a while, and if you want to check out the pages, it's quite interesting. Now, just as a recap, ladies and gentlemen, The Springfield Indians had different affiliates through the years. And I wanted just to break this down for you. It's pretty intense. New York Americans, New York Rangers, Hartford Whalers, New York Islanders, LA Kings, Boston Bruins, Chicago Blackhawks, and Minnesota North Stars. And you recall through the years, the Quebec Beavers, Syracuse Warriors, Springfield Kings, then later on, of course, the Worcester Ice Cats, Pierre Riverbend, Utica Comets, and to coming up, the team in Abbotsford. So championships in Chicago history has been quite intense. But personally, I like Dallas. Not to say that it was the best place to play hockey, but Dallas, the fans are tremendous down there, especially in wrestling, football, baseball, Houston, Texas, and all that. When Dallas and Texans are behind a team, they're behind them 100%. And thus the Fort Worth Dallas battles. 10-cent beer night. I wouldn't recommend it at all. At all. Hard enough when we were growing up in Northern New Brunswick, it was, pitcher nights for $5. That alone was a problem in the 1980s. Cheap beer always leads to squabbles. Anyway, if you like what we're doing here with our podcast channel, profiling leagues and teams, let us know what is your favorite team. If you want me to do something on it, please do so. The idea about your favorite team, it may not be the favorite my favorite team's affiliate, but I have great respect for minor league teams because I've covered pretty well every one in one way or another from the 1980s to current day, because many Maritimers are hometown heroes, and they played for a bastion of minor league squads, and in Europe as well, because we don't want to forget Europe as well. So thanks for listening, and if you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Try to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, because why not? 1,000's a good round number. Thanks for listening. Bye.